Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to Cheese Reads. You can call me Cheese. It's very nice to see you. It's very nice to meet you. Welcome to your general energy reading. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is going to be for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sorry, I got to turn my fan up. It's hot in here and I'm sweating, as you can see. Yes, also, this is a timeless reading, okay? Whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates for you, then that is the message for you at that time. Yes, Cancer? All right. So, Cancer, your energy is feeling very free, very happy, I'm hearing steadfast and patient, um, also very content. You may be focusing on family right now. However, family may be your forever focus, being a Cancerian. Also, for you, Cancer, as soon as I really connected in with your energy, I saw the color a light blue. I mean, do I have? It's similar to, you guys know the Bic lighters, like a Bic lighter, like this, but light blue, or like a robin's egg blue. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm seeing for you. And I did look that up. You might. I encourage you, if if that hits you, if you're curious, to look up the color robin's egg blue specifically. It's not even a light blue. If anything, it's more like maybe like a pastel blue, but not really. Robin's egg blue is what's coming through here for you. But I looked it up and it did talk about how that represents springtime, new beginnings, new birth, optimism. It's also spiritual connection, ancestors or spirit guides may be around you right now. So that part is kind of standing out the most for you, the ancestral part of this, especially since I am getting pretty strong, pretty heavy family vibes. You may be going through a process right now, Cancer, of connecting with your ancestry, your ancestors. Shit, you may even be doing something like, you may be investigating this through like 23andMe or Ancestry.com or any of those other services that, track your, or not track, but, well, yeah, but like, run your DNA and tell you where you're from, your genetic, not your genetics, your heritage and all that stuff, whatever. You get what I'm saying. You may actually be doing that. I am feeling grandma vibes. Okay, grandma, great grandmother. This also may be some sort of indigenous energy. You may be connecting with some sort of indigenous teachings. Maybe you're discovering that you have indigenous tribes within your family heritage. Maybe you've already known this, but you are just now getting interested by it. I do feel like there are certain ancestors that are energetically, spiritually reaching out to you in sort of a way that, in a way that is influencing you to want to connect deeper with them, further with them, influencing you to want to investigate, learn about your family lineage, your family history. Now, it doesn't have to really be, how do I say this? It doesn't also have to be like a whole indigenous type situation. It may just be that you are investigating your family for some reason, somehow. In terms of this, if you are investigating your family history, but it doesn't have anything to do with any sort of like indigenous cultures or teachings or whatnot, you're investigating your family history probably because of health. I'm getting mental health the most, but there are some sort of physical ailments, maybe even physical conditions, that you are experiencing that are causing you to get help, seek attention, seek guidance, seek professional help in some way. And these physical symptoms may be leading you to a certain mental health diagnosis, or maybe leading you to understand certain things that are going on mentally and that are part of like a family history. Maybe you are recognizing a pattern, 444 on the counter. Maybe you're recognizing a pattern within yourself that is leading you to understand or recognize a pattern within your family or your lineage, your family history, that's causing you to investigate more, want to look more, but really, Cancer, you just overall, though, even though some of that sounds troubling, you do feel like generally you are at peace. And that's a good thing. Very much a go with the flow type of energy. It is what it is. We'll get there when we get there. Let's not rush. Let's just enjoy the moment. Let's just enjoy the being who we are at this time. It's very healthy. Very, very healthy, Cancer. I really like this feeling, this energy for you. So let's see. We're going to start with the oracle cards here. Some of you may even be trying to get pregnant. Maybe somebody wants to start a family. There could be a situation in which you are investigating your family history with fertility issues, maybe, or just the history of your family in terms of like probabilities of whether you would have a 555 on the counter, whether you would have a boy or a girl, you know, stuff like that. You may even be maybe you're already pregnant, and you're just interested in your family history right now, or wanting to get pregnant, wanting to become pregnant is causing you to investigate your family history just out of curiosity. But also there could be a tie to some sort of health situation there too. Maybe you're investigating your family history in order to get a deeper understanding of what your potential unborn child at this point may have to face. And so you can do something to prepare for that, even if it's just changing certain habits or lifestyles, making different lifestyle choices for yourself now to, in the future, have a beneficial aid to your sense of health, which would then increase your baby's chances of having an ideal and pristine environment in which to gestate in. So you're investigating your family history in order to get started on that, to see what you have to prepare for, to see what you have to care for, to see what you have to think about. This is good. I like this for you, Cancer. I'm excited for you. Let's see. What we got? What's going on for Cancer at this time? What message do we have for Cancer at this time? Surprise! It's a girl. Maybe somebody is getting the surprise of a lifetime. Unexpectedly pregnant. Now, I wouldn't call this an oops baby because it doesn't necessarily feel like an oops, but I also don't really feel like you were necessarily like really planning for that or going for that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. I need to get a new... I need to get a new stand for this. There we go. That's better. I don't want to call this an oops baby, but I don't think you were necessarily planning for that. You weren't going for that. That wasn't on your mind. It just kind of happened. And I said it's a girl because this card is pink. So, okay, but maybe it's a boy. I don't know. But for somebody, surprise, it's a girl. Cancer, grow. Grow. What are we growing, Cancer? Are we growing a baby? We've got wish and sweet. Oh, a sweet wish. Come on now. This thing. Oh my goodness, this thing. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, I think we're good there. Sweet and wish. Something is a sweet wish. Grow. So this feels, and if this is not a baby, having a child or something, this is something so precious. So precious, Cancer. That seems to be coming through for you at this time. Connect. And in this connect energy, I feel this ancestry begin. This is very, very specific. Even though this is supposed to be a general reading, this is very specific. I'm going to go with it. But generalize it for yourself, okay? Place it in your life as it fits. If it's not this specifically, then use this as a metaphor to understand what to describe your situation. But I feel like somebody here is about to be surprised with a child. And there are some sort of ancient, indigenous, ancestral family history energies involving this. What I'm getting right now is somebody looking into their ancestry, their family history, because they are surprised with a child and they want to pass that knowledge down to their child. So it's like now all of a sudden you're studying hard, or you're really looking into or learning about these things. Not that you're trying to make up for lost time or anything, not that you've been procrastinating or anything, but just that you're eager to learn this so that you can pass it on. Okay? Interesting. Now, for others of you, this could be, I burned myself, guys. Ouch. For others of you, this could be a business, this could be a job, this could be a creative endeavor. Maybe you're starting a garden or something. And with grow here, not only, I mean, obviously grow, gestating a baby or growing a garden, but also this grow feels like whatever is emerging from within you now, whatever your outward focus is, it is the product of something that has been growing within you for some time. And now it's time to begin this overall energy. It's time to begin this in the physical realm. It's time to start taking physical action here, Cancer, okay? Yeah. I wanted to write that down. All right, Cancer. The Fool and the Three of Swords. This is definitely a new beginning for you. This is very similar to a lot of what other signs are going through at this time, but it is a situation in which you are moving away. You're moving out of cycles that were really painful, really destructive. Who was this? Leo, actually, I believe. Leo, because I remember saying in the Leo reading, it's like you've gotten to a point where it's like, okay, universe, I get it. We don't have to recycle back over this again. Let's just move on from here. All right, and you feel similar, Cancer. You're finally ready to let things go, or to let something go. You're finally ready to move on from the lower vibrational experiences and challenges. Like this makes sense, because I'm channeling for individuals who are moving into a more conscious orientation within the fifth dimension rather than the third and fourth, or really just the third, to be honest. Well, no, fourth too. All right, so for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what's going on? The High Priestess and the Four of Swords. Intuition. This High Priestess is reminding me of that light blue energy. You see the light blue behind the High Priestess? That's very closely similar to what I saw when I channeled your energy. Now the High Priestess does represent is Piscean energy, but this is intuition. This is your higher self. This is higher awareness. This is higher guidance. This is spirit guides, ancestors connecting with you in the spirit realm. Okay, Four of Swords. I really feel like you're taking time right now to follow your intuition, to follow your intuition's guidance, to follow your grandmother's guidance. I'm getting a grandmother, a great grandmother, and I'm seeing a feminine face. It could be masculine, it could be a man that's coming forward for you, but I am seeing a mother energy, the mother archetype, okay? Listening to it intently. I'm seeing energies of someone like walking through a field, just listening listening to their thoughts, listening to their intuition, hearing the guidance of the angels, their guides, their ancestors, taking time to commune with them. For some of you, you are beginning to commune with them, while others of you are getting back to it after a long stay away for whatever reason. Understand that you are exactly where you need to be at this time, child. So please stop worrying about it. 1515 on the counter. That was a directly channeled message for somebody, okay? All right. So, there we go. That's better. All right, Cancer. What's going on for Cancer, please, Spirit? Woo! Well, golly gee. First two cards out are the Six of Cups and the Tower. Wow. I'm going to take these two together. What's going on for Cancer, please? Cancer. Ooh. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. That's interesting. And Cancer. The Page of Cups. Oh my gosh. Well, there's the baby card. Goodness me. You have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right. So, Cancer, what's going on here? Surprise. Surprise, it's a girl. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Now, it's interesting that it's coming through as the King, because I was seeing such motherly energy, but it does make sense. Because the King of Pentacles is the masculine expression, so there's more structure involved here, okay? Whereas the feminine in the Queen of Pentacles is that flowing of nurturing energy that is contained within the definition that kind of the masculine sets. You know, the energy of the feminine is like water. It takes the shape of whatever contains it, right? And so that's free flowing. I don't necessarily want to call it chaotic. It's like free. It's just free flowing. Okay. But it's the masculine here, because it's like whatever this surprise is that's coming through. And if this is not an actual child for you, I feel like this is something from your childhood that you may have always wanted, or this is something, maybe you already have children, but there's a surprise beginning. There's a surprise new start. Maybe this is happening with one of your children. But this is that moment where everything changes, and now you seek wisdom from the past. You see how that older child is bending down and handing that cup to that younger child. I'm also seeing that as being an offering to the wisdom of the past, of the inner child even. Maybe, okay, this Tower energy also is feeling like a spark of information, or a jolt of memory. Something about the past and children is being ignited here. And so whatever that inspiration brings for you, okay, take it as it resonates. This is still a general reading, but whatever this spark, whatever this ignition, whatever this like jolt, this surprise, this sudden change, it influences a level of structure, organization, and commitment and consistency. That's why it's showing up here as the King of Pentacles, even though we were talking so much about some sort of feminine figure guiding you, okay? And then finally you have the Page of Cups here, which if in the tarot can represent a child. A new start, a new beginning. I am seeing this could be a business too. Maybe this is a family business. Maybe you are bringing something back that one of your ancestors used to do, used to practice. 9 of Cups is your overall energy. Satisfaction, guaranteed. I'm hearing satisfaction guaranteed. Interesting. Okay. All right. So in terms of this, what guidance do we have for Cancer moving forward, please? The Ace of Cups. The Sun. Oh my goodness. Guidance. Ooh. And the 8 of Cups. This is interesting. Now, okay. Here's the feminine energy, the Queen of Cups. So Cancer, whether this is a physical human child, a human baby, or this is a passion project, your guidance here is to, number one, definitely follow your intuition. And I'm seeing you intently, in this Queen of Cups, I'm seeing you intently investigating, learning, whatever it is you're learning, whatever it is you're guided to investigate, to learn about, to practice, to install in your life, whatever it is you're guided to do it, and or continue doing it, right? Because it's going to benefit you in the end. But the uniqueness of this situation is what is of utmost importance. And not only that uniqueness, but you nurturing said uniqueness and leaving anything, all convention behind that keeps you from celebrating and nurturing and expanding, if you will, and whatever this uniqueness of whatever this child or baby or passion project is. You have the Ace of Cups, you have the Sun, and you have the 8 of Cups. Could be a boy too. The Sun here could represent a son. But there's a child. Somebody's having a baby. And congratulations. I love that for you. But this also may be why family is so heavily on your mind. And maybe it's just that you're deciding that you want, maybe you're deciding that you want to have a baby. You're maybe this is why you're investigating your family history, because you want to see what are your chances of having a baby, and what are your chances of your baby having whatever is passed down, family ailment, family what history, you know what I mean? Okay, all right. I see you having a baby. If you want to have a baby, I see it happening. For some, I mean, not everybody. I mean, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But the cards indicate here that surprise! It's a girl, it's a boy. I love this for you, Cancer. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much. And I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Yeah? Cool. Bye.